Customs and Border Protection officers have taken aside a man returning from a 6-week trip to Vietnam with his elderly mother.
Do you have family or friends in Vietnam? Who lives there?
Cousin, my cousin.
Your cousin.
The man and his mother, who does not speak English, make frequent trips to Vietnam, which he says are to visit other family members who live there.
And what do you do in Melbourne? Do you work?
Yeah, but I lost a job before I go to overseas.
You lost your job?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Machine operator.
Machine operator.
But Officer Elise becomes suspicious when she finds some drug-smoking paraphernalia in the man's luggage.
What's this for?
My friend give me, my friend give me not.
And this one?
Yeah, the same. Yeah.
What do you use it for?
That one my friend give me. I don't know which one.
You don't know what to do with it?
Yeah.
The glass pipes can be used for smoking narcotics, such as ice.
I believe these items to be prohibited imports.
Just grab your bag and come back and see me.
Okay.
All right?
At Gold Coast Airport, immigration officers want to speak to this woman who is entering the country on a tourist visa following a holiday in Thailand. But she's not a first-time visitor to Australia.
She's been here for about 3 years. She lodged a residency visa, but she's subsequently withdrawn that. She's now come back again today on a tourist visa. We have concerns that she may be working. Yeah, just follow
The woman is taken to Customs and Border Protection to undergo a baggage search and becomes upset when she explains she came to the country 3 years ago to be with her Australian partner.
Sorry, I'm really just emotional. I have a relationship with my partner. Why? He was Australian. We took it for 4 years, and we broke up. Went to Thailand to get away, or just talk.
The passenger says she ended the relationship and her unhappy ex-partner informed immigration, so her spousal visa was withdrawn.
I don't even know
where he is.
his number.
All right.
She says she has returned to finalise her affairs in Byron Bay and wants to visit friends before returning home to the US. But officers suspect she intends to earn money during her stay.
She says she's staying here for 2 months. She's on her way to Perth to see friends who own a restaurant in Perth. She's a chef by trade.
So, when a search of her luggage reveals a collection of kitchen knives, immigration officers become suspicious.
What did you buy them for? That's like kitchen stuff, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going to have a look in your bags today. Okay, so whose bag is this?
In Brisbane, quarantine officers are conducting a bag search on a group of passengers who have just arrived from Hong Kong.
Medicine, is it? Yep.
The passengers haven't declared anything on their incoming passenger cards, but Officer Jackie finds several food and medicinal items in their bags.
So, can you explain to me why you didn't declare your food, okay? Question 6 says any food. Or question 7 says traditional medicine.
I think this for sure, no.
Do you eat it?
Although the passengers only have a basic grasp of English, their passenger cards were printed in their native Chinese, so there is no excuse for not declaring their food.
Where's the Chinese one? So when you sign the declaration that says that all this information is correct. You've said that you don't have any food, but you've got lots.
Because I'm first time to go there, I do not know there is.
It says up the top, if you're unsure, tick yes.
The passengers' false declaration could cost them a fine of up to $220.
You've lied on the card.
Customs and Border Protection has discovered pipes that can be used for smoking narcotics in this man's bags. He says they were given to him by a friend he met while on holiday in Vietnam with his mum.
Do you know what those items are used for? No.
But as the search continues, the man's claim that he knows nothing about the drug paraphernalia he is carrying looks increasingly suspect.
Are these yours? Yes?
Officer Elise has discovered methadone tablets, often used as a substitute when a person is receiving treatment for heroin addiction. And there are more items that cause concern.
What's this for?
That one, this one I put in there a long time, I forget. Long time, that one, long time.
And what do you use them for?
No, this one I don't remember that one.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
While empty, small Ziploc bags like these are often used in drug distribution. And with more signs that he may be a drug user, officers are concerned the passenger may be attempting to smuggle narcotics across the border. A swab is taken of his bag. This chef, returning from Thailand, has a large collection of kitchen knives, and immigration suspects she may be here to work, which is not allowed on her tourist visa.
What did you buy them for?
I actually bought them to give some to my friends. They're just good to have. They're very cheap.
Having just ended a 4-year relationship, the woman says she is here to finalise things before leaving the country. But Officer Dave is not entirely convinced.
The passenger stated she's going to be here for 2 months. She's going to stay for 1 month in Byron Bay with friends that she's known throughout her time here, and 1 month with friends in Perth. Do you know the number of your friend in Byron Bay? Do you know her number off by top of your head?
I don't.
No, okay. She's been quite vague in contacts. We can't get any telephone numbers from her for anyone here or in Los Angeles. She states that in America her mother speaks very little English, so it'd be very difficult to speak to her.
The woman, Anya, finally provides the only contact number that she can remember. He is the brother of her friend Alicia, who she lives with in Byron Bay.
Adam, hello, mate. My name's David. I work for immigration at the Gold Coast Airport. How are you?
Adam provides the number of his sister, and Officer Dave rings her, hoping he can get some answers.
Has she got a plan when she's going to go home? Has she spoken to you about that at all? No. OK.
Alicia does confirm they are planning to go on a road trip to Perth.
So she hasn't mentioned to you anything about a boyfriend in Australia or anything like that at all? No, OK. Bye. It seems as though, from her, she was like scripted. She knew not to say anything that would commit to anything. I mean, she's known her for 2 months. She'd know about it.
Officer Dave takes the passenger to an interview room for further questioning. He is convinced there is something else going on, and when he finds out what it is, he's in for a shock. At Melbourne's container examination facility, Customs and Border Protection officers are assessing an X-ray image of a container just arrived from Indonesia, which has been declared as a single product.
It's very inconsistent.
Yeah, because you've got 3 variations in density there.
Yeah, that's right.
So possibly 3 commodities. An import declaration saying that they're declaring tapioca flour. There's got to be more to it than that.
With the X-rays suggesting there may be up to 3 products inside the container, officers will open it up and take a closer look.
It appears that there is a cover load, being something at the front that looks different from what's behind it. So what we want to try and do is work out A, what the article is at the front, and then B, what the article is behind that.
Officers have to painstakingly unpack and X-ray each pallet to make sure every bag is legitimate.
The image is sort of consistent throughout. I can't detect any internal anomalies or concealments inside the bags of tapioca.
The bags look to be consistent, But as officers continue to unload the container, they discover a concealment of some largely unmarked white boxes.
All this food here is fine, they can take it. The problem is that they haven't declared on their card.
In Brisbane, Officer Jackie has found undeclared food in the bags of these passengers.
So today, I'm going to issue you with a $110 fine.
我不要可以嗎？唔得啊，一係上 court 見啊！I do not know this。你唔可以話冇睇，你自己簽咗名啊，姐姐。
So what are you going to do? Are you going to pay the fine or are you going to go to court?
The passengers agree to pay the fine, and they'll know for next time that they must declare.
They were a little bit unhappy that they were going to get fined. I don't like fining people, but with the amount of food that they had, we couldn't overlook it. Now, you know, next time, to guess. Okay? Next time you know. Thank you. Enjoy your
This qualified chef, Anya, claims that she has returned to Australia on a 3-month tourist visa to pack her things after a failed relationship. But immigration officers aren't so sure.
We need to clarify what she's doing. She's given me a bank account statement which was prior to her going to Thailand, which is what she's just come back from now. So I might want to ascertain a little bit more about her bank account. There you go.
A call to an Australian bank confirms the woman has over $6,000 in her account, sufficient funds for her planned 2-month stay. But she is starting to feel the pressure.
Okay, let's get some food inside you, yeah? Because you'll need it. Okay?
Yeah.
She is not feeling confident about her chances of being allowed to enter the country.
I just want to get over with.
All right.
And I can leave. I can go tomorrow to out of this country. Like, you can give me a visa for 10 days, like 10-day visa, and I can go in these 10 days.
With the passenger becoming increasingly upset, Officer Dave discusses the case with his supervisor.
And the money is the significant part. If they turned around on that bank and said there's only $1,000 in there,
Oh, of course.
then we'd have been in trouble.
Yep.
But you're right, there's nothing else except for the fact that she doesn't know what she's doing, she's very vague.
Well, we've had a confirmation that from the friend that she's going to drive over to Perth, so that's going to take a little bit of time, because I'm assuming they'll stop.
Yes, it'll be very thin on a reason for refusing to let her in.
But just as he is about to deliver the good news, Officer Dave is informed someone named Adam has called and is waiting out in the arrivals hall.
Yeah, that's Adam, who I phoned on the mobile to get the sister's number.
Oh, okay. So why is he rocked up all of a sudden?
I'll go and see him, just to top and tail it.
Adam is the brother of Anya's housemate in Byron Bay, and his shocking information may be enough to change immigration's mind.
We're married, actually. You're married? We're married.
A swab of this man's suitcase has tested positive for traces of MDA, a prohibited substance sometimes used to make street drugs such as ecstasy.
We just did a reading on your bag and it alarmed for MDA. Do you know what that is? It's a narcotic.
While earlier denying that he uses drugs, the man has a change of heart.
Have you ever come into contact with any drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah.
When?
Long time.
A long time? What, a month ago, a week ago?
No, 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah, I have a big, that's thadone.
After finally admitting he has a drug history, the main concern for Customs and Border Protection officers is that he is not attempting to bring anything back into Australia. An X-ray of his suitcase is clear, but officers are concerned that the man may be concealing items on his body and decide to conduct a frisk search.
It's up to you, sir, here or in a room?
Okay,
You want to go into a room?
Yeah.
Okay.
While a frisk search is conducted behind closed doors, the passengers' shoes are swab tested. But when the search fails to find any concealed narcotics, both passengers are free to go. But the man won't be taking all of his belongings with him.
These items here they're considered a prohibited import, so we're going to be seizing them off you today. Okay, and the tablets, unless you have a prescription or a permit for these, you can't bring them into Australia. Okay. So we're going to be seizing these as well, okay?
This woman says she is re-entering Australia on a tourist visa to pack her belongings and return to the US to live after a failed relationship. But a man named Adam has arrived at the airport to tell immigration some alarming news.
As it stands at the moment, okay, we've got a situation where she's not telling me anything.
Okay, I'll tell you what's happening.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
We went to see an immigration. We're a couple.
Yes.
Okay, we're married, actually.
You're married?
We're married.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
was it you that lodged the spouse visa?
Sorry?
Was it you that lodged the spouse visa, or was it with its ex-partner?
No, I was the spouse visa.
Yeah. Have you lodged any kind of visa?
With her? No,
Yeah.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
It was a previous partner.
Right.
Now we went to see an immigration officer because of the situation. It was tricky.
Adam explains that an immigration lawyer told the couple to leave the country and re-enter separately, and to make no mention of them being a couple. He also explains why they went to Thailand.
You come back from Malaysia as well?
Yeah.
So you went to Malaysia on honeymoon?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Realising the passenger has been lying all along, Officer Dave returns to the interview room to question about Adam.
And who's he?
He's my husband.
And how long have you been seeing Adam for?
I've seen Adam for about 7 months.
So why this facade to me?
Because the lawyer told me not to say things, said that you walk separately and that if you ever want to live in Australia, you can't be without him.
I mean, that's terrible advice, isn't it?
He said, because it looks bad, you already had one de facto, and if you want to have another marriage, it just looks bad. Trust me, you have to lie.
All right.
It feels much better to tell the truth.
Good. Yeah, I knew there was something wrong.
Of course.
Now, immigration must decide if Anya will be reunited with Adam or put on the next flight to Los Angeles. In Melbourne, a container of goods from Indonesia has been declared as tapioca flour. But Customs and Border Protection officers Michael and Charlene have found something else concealed inside.
So we're just going to open this box to find out what's inside. And so what we have here is tobacco. So there we go. Loose cut tobacco.
Yeah.
To avoid paying tax on tobacco, it is common for importers to attempt to smuggle it into the country.
They've gone to a lot of trouble to make sure it's all packed, it's all concealed well. Yeah, they've gone to a lot of trouble for this one.
The container X-ray clearly showed 3 separate products, but officers have only found 2 so far.
I'm interested to see what's behind these boxes now. If this is fine cut tobacco, what's behind that?
Yeah, that's right.
After being given advice from a lawyer, this woman misled immigration to try and stay with her new husband Adam in Australia. After discussing the case with airport management, a decision has been made, and the passenger waits anxiously to find out when she will see her husband again.
Well, I've got some good news for you. We're going to allow you into Australia today. Okay? What you did was very wrong, and you know that, and Adam knows that as well, your husband. Okay? Because it was advice that was given to you by a registered lawyer, and we believe you because you both said the same thing to me, we believe that it was because of that you've done what you've done. You haven't just done it off your own back, okay? For goodness sake, abide by immigration rules. There was a high chance that you could have been refused entry today and not been allowed to come back for 3 years.
Thank you so much.
Go, you go and say hi. She's been allowed in. It appears that they are genuinely married, and hopefully they're going to settle down and have their life together. But I did advise them that if they knew anybody else that was even considering doing such a thing as this, then it would be frowned upon.
I'm interested to see what's behind these boxes now. If this is fine cut tobacco, what's behind that?
Having discovered loose cut tobacco concealed behind a cover load of tapioca, Customs and Border Protection officers may have just found the third mystery product in this container from Indonesia.
There's brown boxes being located behind the white boxes, so it'll be interesting to see what's in those.
Remember in the X-ray image we could see 3 different densities? This is the 3rd different density, so we're going to open one of these cardboard boxes now and find out why it's so different. Okay, so what we have here is, again, processed leaf tobacco. Here we go. So it's very good quality and it's in very, very good condition. So the importer is trying to evade duty. We're estimating this to be around about $6 million worth of evasion of duty. So we're talking tons of tobacco here that we've found.
In Sydney, Customs and Border Protection officers have stopped a woman returning home from a trip to China. She is not happy about having her bag searched, and it doesn't take long for Officer Pete to find a reason why.
Have these things with you. Where are they?
The woman is carrying receipts for undeclared goods.
Where are they? Outside.
They include a handbag and watch worth $5,000 that should have been presented to Customs and Border Protection on re-entering the country.
Why are they outside?
But Officer Pete becomes increasingly concerned when a large number of business cards from an escort agency in Sydney are discovered in the passenger's suitcase, along with passports belonging to 3 unknown Chinese women.
It's highly unusual for another person to carry somebody else's passport.
For the majority of New Zealanders travelling to Australia, they do not require a visa to enter the country. But for a small few, it's a different story.
I've got a New Zealand passenger who's arrived today, who's declared criminal convictions on his incoming passenger card. So I'm going to go in and interview him and ask him to provide further information about those convictions and see whether we're able to immigration clear him. Are you okay for me to call you Christopher?
Yes.
All right, what I have to do today is need to make an assessment whether you'll be given immigration clearance. Okay. You must not have any criminal convictions totalling a period of 12 months or more.
Why didn't they tell me back then after your rule?
Okay, maybe if you had gone to the embassy, they would have told you that you needed to apply for a visa prior to coming.
Passport? Why did they give me a passport?
The passport's got nothing to do with it. It's a visa for Australia.
The passenger has served a 2.5-year prison sentence for drink driving.
Back in, might have been 2004, I got sentenced, and then I got out in 2004, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, well, was it just drink driving or was there more to it?
I think, no, so many drink. I accumulated too much drink driving.
His reason for coming to Australia is to celebrate his brother's 50th birthday.
So how long has it been since you've seen your brother?
I haven't seen him for about 20 years. Okay. That's the same with my whole family. What my mission is, visit all my nieces and nephews, you know, and my brothers, because they're all over here. I'm the unwanted child of my brothers and sisters. Okay. You know, the bad one.
This school teacher and her partner have returned home to Sydney after a holiday to Thailand.
We've just got a bag here and it's got a whole lot of things that are food, and as we don't know what type of food it is, we need to identify what sort of food it is.
The items do not seem to be concealed, but the passenger has declared she's not bringing any food into the country.
Food. Okay, yeah. see. See, these things should have been declared, ma'am.
Sorry.
So why didn't you declare the food?
I actually didn't even think that they were, because I don't know.
It says any food.
Yep, you're right.
But the food is not the only concern for Officer Gale.
What have you got here? Pencil?
Pencils are made of wood.
No, bark.
Bark, okay. Oh my gosh.
Bark is not allowed into Australia unless it's devitalised because it can have plant pathogens.
That's fine.
But yeah. These things you really should have declared, all of this wood, and especially the bark pencils are really important.
Customs and Border Protection have discovered a number of items of interest in this passenger's luggage. But of greatest concern is the discovery of 3 passports she is carrying of unknown Chinese women.
We found a number of business cards pertaining to an escort service here in Sydney, and one could draw the conclusion that these 3 people may be employed in some regard with that business. At the moment, it's not entirely certain what the connection is, but that's why we're making our inquiries. It's getting worse and worse for you, isn't it?
I don't know, you'll say.
Well, I found you carrying 3 passports for 3 different people that aren't travelling with you. I found about $5,000 worth of receipts. I found about 5,000 business cards for a brothel. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
The Department of Immigration and Citizenship are called to investigate the 3 passports and determine if the women are residents of Australia or China. For Customs and Border Protection, there is also the matter of $5,000 of receipts for luxury goods that should have been declared.
There was a Louis Vuitton handbag and some a very expensive watch that was exported and a tax was claimed on the goods. If the goods stay out of the country, that's fine. If they're re-imported, they are obliged to declare the goods. The goods weren't declared, so there are still taxes and duties owing on those goods. You've been caught out, haven't you?
Teacher Kathy didn't declare her snack food on her return to Sydney, but it's the bark pencils which are of concern for biosecurity officers.
So all the rest that you can have, but it's the bark pencils you can't, well, needs treatment.
I bought them for presents for the kids at school.
But even presents need to be declared, ma'am.
Sorry. I didn't even realise, actually.
The reason why the bark pencils were taken is because bark can have fungal spores and plant pathogens, and so it's mandatory treatment for all bark that comes into Australia.
Oh, I can't get this yet.
Kathy chose to have the pencils destroyed rather than have them treated, but she can keep her snack food.
This is just a warning. It says here that the offence could have resulted on the spot fine of up to $220.
Yes.
This occasion, I'm not going to take any further action. You do need to be a bit more aware of declaring everything.
Officer Gale is confident the warning will serve as a deterrent and this passenger will not offend again.
According to our guidelines as to whether someone is fined or not, and according to our guidelines, she didn't need to be fined today, but a written warning was good enough for that.
At the mail centre in Melbourne, Customs and Border Protection Officer Rocky is on the alert for parcels of a particular size and appearance.
Okay, this is a consignment coming out of China, which was similar to a seizure that we had a few days ago that contained suspected methamphetamines. What alerted me to this parcel is that the consignor and consignee are both the same or very similar to what we've had, and the handwriting is pretty much identical to the one that we've seized as well.
The box is put through the X-ray machine and the contents compared to the previous seizure.
We've got two areas here of interest to us, which are a lot darker than the rest of the commodity in here.
Once opened by Australia Post, Officer Rocky takes the package to a deconstruction room to try and determine what may have been causing the darker images on the X-ray.
Okay, as we open it up, you can actually see that there are some food-type products out of China.
And there's something not quite right about the very first package out of the box.
As you can see, it's not commercially sealed, so we'll have a look in here.
This New Zealand passenger's in Sydney to attend his brother's 50th birthday party. But due to his criminal convictions, he may be stopped at the border.
He hasn't seen his family members in over 20 years.
Yep. Do they know he's coming?
Yeah, his sister Lila is waiting for him outside and he claims he'll be staying with her at her house. What else was there? I spoke to him about his criminal convictions. Basically, he said sentenced in 2000, happened in 2004 sentence, and he got released in 2007.
Is that when he was in prison?
That's what he's
from
claiming.
2004?
He's claiming
and
that.
That's the most he can remember. Prior to that, he can't remember much?
Well, he said that his memory's not very good.
Nicole contacts one of the man's sisters, who confirms he is here for his brother's birthday and will be staying with family.
So yourself and Lila.
But she can't shed any light on his criminal past.
Are you aware of any of your brother's previous history in New Zealand? Okay. So you're not aware of any criminal convictions or anything that he might have? Okay. All right, thank you very much for your
But
time.
while Officer Nicole's been on the phone, new information has come to light from New Zealand Interpol, which suggests his criminal history is much more extensive than he claims.
He's had continuing offences from 1970 up until 2009.
Returning from a trip to China, this passenger is carrying receipts for a handbag and a watch worth $5,000 that should have been declared to Customs and Border Protection. While the handbag is in her possession, she says her father is wearing the watch outside. But when a Customs and Border Protection officer attempts to retrieve it, they return with the woman's husband.
That watch, I know that watch has already been made a claim on it, okay? It wasn't declared. It wasn't declared.
On his father's arm. On his father's arm, his father come with her.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, you
I
know,
know
that. That's it.
Yeah, but I only know that because I found the empty box in the bag. Okay? The fact that he's made admissions that we're not in possession of the watch is good enough. Admissions have been made so we can continue with that to recoup the GST on the goods.
All right. Thank you. You're right to go now. Would you like to go back outside? Thank you.
What?
You can go back outside now.
But as the husband is led away, the already agitated woman starts to unravel.
Well, we've got a Mandarin speaker who's going to come down. Okay.
And then she loses control.
So we can have a look in here and see if there's any concealments inside this.
Back at the Melbourne Mail Centre, Officer Rocky is examining the contents of a suspect package from China.
Okay, and by opening this up, I can see two anomalies inside the packaging, wrapped up in foil, which aren't consistent with the rest of the consignment. These two items here are the anomalies that we saw on the X-ray, and by the looks of it, they are a white crystal type substance, similar to the substance we had a few days ago. So what we'll do is we'll run a test on this on our atomizer and see what reading we get.
A swab is taken of the white crystal residue on the outside of the foil package, and it doesn't take long to get a result.
This has actually resulted in a positive alarm for methamphetamines, very similar to the previous consignment as well. Very high reading too. Okay, what we'll do now is weigh the substance. Okay, we've got 116 grams of suspected methamphetamines in this shipment here. So it is a large quantity. And this is actually what the substance looks like, the methamphetamines, also known as ice.
Officer Rocky knows that keeping these drugs off the street makes a difference.
That's what we're here to do, you know. We're here to protect the borders and keep all the contraband off our streets. So every seizure we do get, whether it be, you know, 5 grams to 10 kilos, you know, it's always rewarding to know that we've done our bit to detect the prohibited substance.
This New Zealand passenger says he spent 4 years in prison for multiple drink driving offences. But information from Interpol suggests his criminal history is much more extensive.
He's had continuing offences from 1970 up until 2009. What can he say to basically show us that he's changed?
Basically, you need to tell me why you believe we should immigration clear you today.
When you turn the age of 50, okay, that's when I realised, you know, that there is a life out here. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, well, I'm going to change now. I'm a good guy now, you know, yeah. And I don't drink. I haven't drunken since, 8 years now.
All right.
While he says he's turned over a new leaf, officers have serious concerns and discuss the case with Supervisor Tracy.
So I guess as a New Zealand citizen, though, key for us are the criminal convictions and, most important, the amount of time he's been sentenced to imprisonment. What did he have to say about these offences?
Basically, he said once he turned 50, he realised there was more to life than doing what he's been doing.
Christopher waits anxiously to see if immigration will overlook his criminal past and allow him to reunite with his family.
I can see here offences in 2005, 2006, 2008, 2009. So there still appears to be some offences since that time.
After finding passports belonging to 3 women in her luggage, as well as 5,000 business cards for an escort service in Sydney, and not declaring luxury goods on her incoming passenger card, this woman is starting to feel the pressure.
That's when I got a supervisor to intervene, just to let her know that if she carries on like that, then we'll be forced to take appropriate measures.
In an attempt to control her behaviour, Supervising Officer Dave brings the woman's husband back.
Go ahead, okay? You know what I'm saying? You need to calm down. There's no need to throw clothes around.
Usually, you know, it's a combination of factors. They know they've been busted, they're tired from the long flight, it's early in the morning, and it just can all sort of accumulate and they can lose the plot momentarily.
So this is the bill.
Once she's calmed down, Customs and Border Protection officers inform the passenger through an interpreter that she is required to pay $600 duty on the luxury goods. But she now claims the handbag she is carrying is not the one she bought.
The young lady's saying that she and her friend in China have the same bag, so she bought the identical model to the one she already had, and she'd bought that earlier. She'd had it last year, she said.
Why didn't you tell me that before? Why didn't you tell me that before? Why didn't you tell me that this was the same bag, but...
She's saying the watch, fair enough, but not necessarily the bag.
Trust you.
Officers doubt the woman's story and remind her that she is not off the hook yet.
You haven't declared the watch. You haven't declared the business cards. You're carrying 3 passports that belong to somebody else. You've been aggressive, okay? This isn't looking good right now, okay?
In Sydney, this New Zealand passenger is waiting patiently for immigration to decide if he'll be allowed to enter the country.
So have a look at the reason why he's coming. So you spoke to family about that?
Yep. They confirmed that he's here for the brother's 50th. They confirmed that they'll be staying with him. They confirmed my brother will be buying the return airline ticket home. They don't know anything about his criminal convictions.
They're not aware of this history?
No.
Yeah. So it's probably something he's looking to change.
I spent 25 years inside, 25 years of my life. And then until I turned 50, and I just had enough, you know. It's time to, chuck it all in and do the right thing.
He may be doing the right thing now, but a lifetime of law breaking is a hard thing to overlook.
And a decision has been made to refuse you immigration clearance today. And we'll have to apply for a visa overseas at the Australian Embassy so they can make a proper assessment of the criminal convictions.
When do I go home?
We'll call the airline and try and arrange something with them, hopefully today.
Christopher has a philosophical view on the outcome.
Them's the breaks, you know, that's all I can say, you know, that's it, you know. It's my fault, you know. I'm the one that's got all those down on that paper.
A search of this woman's luggage has revealed not only undeclared luxury goods, but also thousands of business cards for an escort agency in Sydney. And now an immigration officer will investigate why she is also carrying 3 passports of unknown Chinese women.
You're just going to help me to interpret. Okay.
Immigration officer Greg will now question the woman using her husband as an interpreter. They have established that the women from the passports live in China, and immigration believes the passenger intends to help them come to Australia.
So, you having the passports, what were you thinking of going to do next with the passports?
说你接下来干嘛？
什么接下来？
不是你拿着他的护照就去干嘛？
送到那个中介，让中介给办呢。
The woman tells Officer Greg she intended to give the passports to an agency in Chinatown, and they would help the women get visas for Australia.
Just like a help, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the business cards.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The business card.
Yeah.
This is my friend. Let me do that, and I just signed a sample for her. She don't know nothing.
Okay, so she doesn't know anything about the
No, she don't know
cards?
nothing. Yeah.
So, okay. So, and the girls, nothing to do with your friend's business? Nothing?
Come on.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Told you. What do you want me to think?
Yeah, I know a lot, but
it's like
yeah.
No. All right. Thank you. We'll make a decision from there. I'll leave you with the customs gentleman.
Both Customs and Border Protection and immigration officers don't believe the passenger poses a threat to the border. The passenger must pay the duty on the watch, and the 3 passports are returned to her. But Officer Pete gives her a stern warning.
We've got you on the computer now, okay? We've got you on the computer. If this happens again, it'll be more problems. You're very lucky.
Customs and Border Protection has pulled this Canadian passenger aside for a bag search.
Do you have the address of the friend you're staying with in Australia?
Yes.
Thanks. So that's in Melbourne?
Yes.
He claims he's here to attend a wedding, but after swabbing some of his personal belongings, there has been a positive reading for traces of cocaine.
He says that he doesn't use narcotics at all, but that first swab I run was over a whole bunch of stuff, so the next one I'll do it over just the toiletries. Same again? Okay. This is strange.
Officer Josh needs to know if he's recently been in contact with cocaine or if he has drugs concealed in his luggage.
So you can't give me any explanation for why your personal belongings have traces of cocaine?
I don't know. How I can't.
You can't? Okay.
Is it a big problem?
We just need to find an explanation. So basically, I'll search all of your baggage. We might search your person.
So would it be easier if I did say I used it?
I don't want you to lie to me, but
I don't use it.
If you don't use it.
He says he's not a user, but is he just trying to cover his tracks?
The key is in this one.
Yeah, I'll get you to grab that out for me.
Is this even my bag?
Yeah, limb.
Limb, right? Okay, yeah, this is my bag.
At Sydney's Immigration Department, officers are about to interview a Ghanaian man who's arrived back in Australia under some unusual circumstances.
He left here yesterday after spending 3 months in Australia on a tourist visa. He's been refused immigration clearance in Fiji because he didn't have an on-boarding ticket, and he doesn't actually have the right of re-entry into Australia. And he's travelling with a Australian citizen partner. And what we need to decide is whether or not we'll actually give him clearance on a border visa today, or whether in fact he's going to be returned to Ghana. Okay. What was your reason for travelling to Fiji with your partner?
So we went to the immigration lawyer who tried to waive my visa and she couldn't succeed. And she told me that fine, you can go to Fiji,
right,
so that you can reapply for tourist visa and come back.
Okay, so you've spent 3 months in Australia?
Yes.
Okay. How have you been supporting yourself financially?
Good. I don't work. She works.
And how long have you and Stamatina known each other?
We've known each other since 2006. She was on business trip to Ghana.
So what I might do just for now is I might just have a quick talk to my supervisor just to keep her up to date. So hopefully that won't take very long.
It's important for immigration to be certain that he is in a genuine relationship before they can decide his fate.
How long did he stay for initially?
He stayed exactly for the 3 months duration of his visa.
And what did he do during that period of time?
Well, basically spent the time with his de facto, or the lady he refers to actually as his wife.
But Officer Troy is surprised to discover that it's not quite the relationship he first thought.
I've spoken to her in relation to it. She's saying that they're planning on lodging a prospective marriage application.
Okay.
But with that, she's also saying that she's currently married to another Ghanaian, okay, and she's not free to marry at this point in time.
In Sydney, Biosecurity Officer Laura is x-raying passengers' bags for any irregularities.
So we have a passenger that's arrived from Lebanon. She's a non-declarant, and we have identified some organic matter in her bag, which we're going to have a look at now.
Detecting plant or animal products reduces the risk of unwanted pests and diseases arriving into the country.
What's in here?
It's soap.
Soap?
Yeah,
Yep.
my brother made his own.
And pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
And za'atar?
And here I have one arak.
You've got more za'atar?
Yeah.
And what's in this one?
That's, you put it with that.
What is it?
That's, you put it with the za'atar to make it taste.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's like lemony thing. I don't
Yes,
know.
a powder
It's
made
best,
from...
yeah.
Okay. Any
No,
more
no,
items?
no.
What is this?
This, I forget about it.
Pine nuts?
Pine nuts.
Okay.
I get the present.
This passenger has travelled in and out of Australia on several occasions and should be aware of the rules and regulations.
What does question 6 say? You can read it. It's in Arabic.
I don't know to put this.
Yeah, but is it food?
Food?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this is dry.
So question 6 says any food items.
Oh, sorry, love.
This is a declaration to the Australian government that you have answered these questions correctly. If you have any food items, you must answer yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay?
I change it?
You didn't declare it. You can't change it now.
What I have to do?
These items can incur a fine.
Customs and Border Protection are concerned that this Canadian passenger may be trying to hide something.
You said at the start that this is definitely your bag?
Yeah, this is my bag.
So you've checked that? Yeah? Okay. It doesn't look like the right key.
So far, 2 swab tests of his belongings have been positive for traces of cocaine. And now he's not able to open his bag.
Can we get the bolt cutters? Yeah. You'll have to buy another lock. Hey? Yeah.
Finish for this job?
Yeah, cheers, mate.
The passenger's nervous behaviour is of real concern. And what Officer Josh finds in his baggage only adds to the intrigue.
You didn't declare the food.
Oh, this is it? Do I have to declare this? It's already smoked.
Actual salmon you really should have declared. Did you buy it just before you left, or
Yes.
same day?
Yep.
Smoked salmon can be brought into the country if certain conditions are met. But Officer Josh has other concerns.
I didn't buy it. My friend bought it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your friend's name?
Pin.
So you didn't go into the store and buy it. She went to the store and bought it.
Oh no. The salmon is for her.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The salmon is for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? So you bought the salmon?
No, I didn't buy the salmon.
Okay.
My parents did.
Your parents bought the
Yes,
salmon?
it's for her though.
Okay, no worries.
This passenger can't seem to get his story straight. And with a 3rd positive cocaine reading, could something be concealed in the fish?
Are you all right, mate? You seem quite nervous.
In immigration, officers have yet to decide if they'll allow this Ghanaian man back into the country to be with his Australian partner.
So if you added it all up, how much time approximately do you believe you have spent with Stamatina?
I think last year I stayed, almost a year away from here because I applied for my Australian visa. I was not given. So that is the only period I stay about a year away from here.
So approximately you have known each other 4 years?
4 years.
Okay. How long have you physically been together? Would you say half the time?
No, more than
half. More than half?
More than half the time.
Okay.
More than half the time.
His partner has admitted to still being married, and Officer Troy needs to make sure their stories match up.
So if we look at your long-term plans for you and Stamatina, you're not legally married at this stage? Okay. Is that a step that you are looking at?
Yes.
To become legally married? Okay. At the present stage, are you both legally free to marry, or are there still some issues that you need to...
I am legally free to marry, but she's not
Okay.
legally free.
Okay. But that is certainly something you wish to pursue.
The fact that the woman who claims to be his partner is still married places greater doubt on whether he'll be allowed to enter the country. This passenger has arrived from Lebanon and hasn't declared a large quantity of spices, alcohol and plant material.
Is that saffron?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
That's,
also...
that's not for me. Somebody sent it with
Doesn't
me.
matter. It's also included as food items. All this food, I'm going to put a weight to it, and I'm going to see what it comes to.
Okay.
Oh, you've got another one.
This is not for me, it's for somebody.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it's for.
1 kilo, maybe.
Yeah, just over 1 kilo. Okay.
Officer Warren is surprised to find an extraordinary 8 kilos of food, including one mystery item.
Can you tell me exactly what that is?
This is, we put it with the za'atar.
I know, but I need...
I don't know what to call it. It's like a vegetable tree. We pick it up and dry.
With the undeclared food and the passenger's lack of knowledge of the mysterious spice, she may be facing a fine of up to $220.
I really need to know exactly what it is.
I don't know.
You don't know?
At Melbourne's International Mail Centre, Customs and Border Protection officers use various technologies to intercept prohibited items at the border. One of the most effective methods of finding prohibited goods is using a detector dog.
Good boy, find it.
Today, a dog has had a reaction to this package from Syria, and now officers will need to investigate further.
The dog handler has said a very strong positive dog reaction to this particular parcel, and he's asked that we x-ray it on his behalf to see if we can see any anomalies in the x-ray images of the contents of the box.
The consignment note says the box contains 2 carpets.
They look like rolls of carpet or rugs.
There's differences in the density of the product. The tubular lines here don't go all to the end. That's the part that concerns me. It'd be worth having a look at.
The X-ray is inconclusive. Officers take the box to a testing room for a closer look.
Yep. I can't see anything immediately obvious, but it does feel very thick.
Nothing in the seam here.
But on closer inspection, officers notice something looks suspicious.
In the carpet.
We can see there's something shining underneath between the weave in the fabric here. Doesn't seem to be anything impregnated in the actual fibres themselves. So probably the best bet, now we'll go back out and re-x-ray it and just see if we can ascertain what those, looks like plastic is underneath there. Should be all right? Yep. Run it through.
As the rug passes through the X-ray, officers get the clearer picture they need. Customs and Border Protection has taken a swab of some salmon found in this passenger's bag.
Are you all right, mate? You seem quite nervous.
I'm a smoker.
Oh, OK.
I haven't smoked in
You're
50
hanging for a
hours.
cigarette. No
Yes.
worries.
That might explain his nervous behaviour, but they still need to know why they're receiving positive cocaine readings from his belongings.
We took a swab of the salmon and it came up positive for cocaine. We only swabbed the outside and that came up positive. So we're going to have a good look at it.
There's only one way to determine if the salmon is concealing any prohibited substances.
It is what it is.
It's definitely fish?
It's definitely fish. There's no concealment you're not concealing anything in there.
OK, so we've looked inside the packages and it's fine, it's just smoked salmon. We're just going to have an officer search the outside of your body.
The frisk is also clear, but it's important officers are certain illegal drugs aren't crossing our borders.
Thanks for your patience today, mate. Hopefully you can understand why we do what we have to do. You can go and enjoy your holiday now. Thank you. There's definitely nothing on his person or in his baggage, so we're happy that he's not carrying anything into Australia today.
I really need to know exactly what it is.
I don't know.
Officer Warren has discovered a mysterious food item in this passenger's luggage, and he needs to know if it's a prohibited substance.
You don't know? You don't know what it's called?
No, in English, no. I call it in semeh, in Arabic, semeh.
I'm just going to ask one of our colleagues if they know what it is, okay?
Semeh.
Do you know what that is?
I'll open it up.
She said it's sumac.
Oh, it's sumac, yes.
Sumac.
It's for, it's like za'atar.
Yeah, for za'atar, yes.
Sumac and the rest of her items are allowed into the country. But with such a large quantity, Officer Warren needs to decide if she'll receive a warning or a fine.
The passenger has come into the country a number of times before. The incoming card is in the passenger's Arabic language. So she was fully aware of what was in her bag. Okay, now all these items are allowed. I'm going to give them back to you. But because on your card you haven't declared, and there's a vast quantity of this, it's going to incur a penalty fine of $110.
The passenger agrees to pay the fine. Hopefully, she has learnt a valuable lesson.
I learned a lesson. I never bring anything anymore with me.
You can bring it in.
But I have to clear it.
You have to declare it because it is food.
Next time I bring somebody to help me in the plane. That's my mistake.
A detector dog has had a strong reaction to this rug from Syria. And officers examining the X-ray suspect they have found a possible concealment.
That's unusual, the way the lengths don't run the full width of the carpet. I think we should cut into this and try and work out why the lines are of a regular length. Yeah.
Customs and Border Protection officers return to the testing room to take another look at the carpet. But before identifying what may be causing the irregular lines, Officer Paul makes an alarming discovery.
I've got 2 more boxes of similar sort of stuff that have shown up on X-ray. You might like to have a look at.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If all 3 boxes are found to contain narcotics, it will be a huge haul.
It looks similar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't have any other adverse information.
There's no adverse information that suggests to me that it is not a genuine relationship. I don't think there's really much more that we could ask. They appear to have tried to do the right thing.
Immigration have made their decision. Officer Troy will now deliver the news.
What we've decided to do today is we've decided to grant you a border visa. We will grant you that border visa for a period of 2 weeks. One thing I do have to tell you is that there will certainly be a no further stay condition on that visa, but at least this way you've got 2 weeks to put whatever plans you want into place. What I can do is I can actually let you out now.
No worries.
Okay?
Okay.
No worries at all. Cheers.
Thank you.
Good on you.
I feel great, actually. I didn't feel good that they came out with their best decision. So if at least I go out there and hug her.
There we go. All right, I'll just go get your phones and get your paperwork organised, okay? There we are, Mr. Ibrahim. There's your visa grant notice, just with the details of what we've gone through today.
Thank you.
And there's your passport back with your entry stamp.
Thank you.
No problem at all. And there's your card back.
Thank you.
Fantastic. My pleasure.
Good job.
No worries at all.
Thank you.
My
Guys.
pleasure. See you later on. All the best. Hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you, man. Last kiss. Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Two boxes.
The same 2 boxes, yeah. Same
Similar, isn't it?
Same image, same.
Looks like rugs again, doesn't it?
Customs and Border Protection officers have just discovered a second shipment of carpets from Syria. The contents of all 3 boxes will need to be inspected to determine if they are concealing narcotics.
I've just cut into the back of this carpet and it's revealed that there are white plastic tubes, straw-like tubes full of what looks to be white powder underneath the weave of the carpet. And as I dig into one of these plastic tubes, I'm pulling a lot of white powder out of there. See the powder there on the tip of the knife?
Given the size of the carpet and the X-ray image indicator that runs from side to side, the whole length, 2 carpets, it's going to be quite a significant amount, I'd suggest.
The carpet is loaded with thick tubes of white powder. Officers run an itomizer test to identify if this substance is narcotics.
Looks like we've got an alarm for cocaine.
In total, 3 boxes containing 4 rugs, all concealing thick tubes of cocaine, are identified.
It's good, seeing all the tools and customs working together and having a significant find. So it feels like we're doing our job, earning our pay for the day.
The boxes will now be handed to the Australian Federal Police for further investigation.
Do you have a ticket, wallet and a phone?
In Sydney, Customs and Border Protection officers have stopped a passenger who says he's returning from a business trip to China.
So what type of manager? What business?
Computer.
You do computer programming? Sales?
There are concerns about the man's frequent travel movements between Sydney and Beijing. And when his suitcase is opened, it raises even more questions.
Any clothing? No clothing? Any outfits, clothes? You got no shirts, you got this here, but that's it. Electric blanket. So where's your clothing? Clothes, yeah. Oh, at home?
Yeah.
So you got a home in China, Beijing?
Beijing, yeah.
And you got a home here. You don't travel with any clothing?
Having no clothes, only looked like a pressure cooker, and that was it. And his indication is, I live here and I live there and I don't need clothes.
A swab is taken of the man's belongings.
So you don't use any type of drugs, narcotics, no medication? No?
While the swab test will check for any traces of narcotics, items from his suitcase are x-rayed. Officers are trying to determine if there are any prohibited substances concealed in the unusual items he is carrying. Everything looks clear on the x-ray, but the swab test is telling a very different story. Over at immigration, officers have detained 3 men who have been referred by Customs and Border Protection after some suspect documents were found in one of the men's luggage. The documents indicate they are here to build a temple, which would be in breach of their tourist visas.
One of them being the boss, they refer him as a boss, and it appears that he probably has got his staff members here to help him to, work there.
Officer Rafiq will question the boss, Mr. Sai, while his 2 employees are interviewed by other officers. Mr. Sai owns a construction company in Saigon and was carrying the documents found by Customs.
What is your reason for coming to Australia today?
Mr. Sai will answer questions using an interpreter.
I'm here to meet my friend to have a holiday here.
And if he is given an opportunity to work, would he work in Australia?
No, I have my job in Taiwan.
Will you stay in a hotel or at a private address?
I will stay at my friend's place.
Okay.
Denying any intention to work during his 4-week stay, duty manager Tracy calls the man's onshore friend to verify his story.
Okay, so I think that they come to do some building work at a temple.
As she questions him further, Officer Tracy is surprised to discover she spoke to the same man the previous day, when another group arrived from Taiwan and were also questioned by immigration.
Okay, yesterday you said that the 5 people were your friends and that they would come for a holiday. Today, 3 more. And you have invited 19 people, all from the building industry.
The Customs and Border Protection mobile X-ray team have been called to the air cargo facility to inspect a large package from Thailand.
Some of the air cargo officers have identified a package that's of interest to us. They've done some initial x-raying of it. They've detected what we call anomalies. There's something a little bit suspicious.
Okay, let's go.
What we've got initially, it's 8 rolls of what's reported to be fabric. We suspect there might be something more to that.
Officers Wayne and Maurice have the task of examining the suspicious package.
I'm a bit suspect of those markings up there on the The roll looks a little bit inconsistent to me.
Yeah, it just looks very uneven and like not what you'd expect from just a tube.
Yeah.
There could be something concealed in here.
With the X-ray inconclusive, officers open up the package to take a closer look at the individual rolls inside.
It doesn't appear to be commercially packaged. It's just your ordinary kitchen cling wrap.
Feels like a bit of a hard, maybe like a cardboard type core. Let's run one through and see what it looks like.
Okay, X-ray's clear to go.
Okay. Definitely a possibility of something being loaded into that.
After returning from Beijing with no clothes and a suitcase filled with unusual items, Customs and Border Protection officers have received very strong readings for methamphetamines from this passenger's belongings.
So we've gone through the bag, we've done the X-ray, then we've taken first swab, came back a high reading, went to a second swab, came back another high reading. So we've gone to the next procedure, which is the steps we need to take to make sure that he doesn't have it on his persons. Do you use any drugs? Any drugs, narcotics?
Drugs?
Yeah, like I asked, do you smoke? Do you... No? Don't take any amphetamines, no drugs?
No drug. Smoke?
Smoke? No?
No smoking.
Customs and Border Protection officers ask the man to undergo a frisk search to ensure he's not concealing any narcotics on his body.
That one? Can you read both sides of it for me, please?
While the passenger reads the card in his native language, officers take a closer look at these collapsible boxes he is carrying, as their hard lid has made them suspicious.
Do you consent to having a frisk search?
No problem.
You no problem? Do you want to in a room? Okay.
While the frisk will be conducted in a private room, a swab is taken of one of the lids to determine if they too give a positive reading for narcotics. In Sydney, this Pakistani couple travelling with their grandchildren have been stopped by biosecurity after an X-ray of their bag showed some organic material.
On the X-ray image, we've found that there is some type of organic fruit or vegetable in there, so we are now going to proceed with an inspection.
They have failed to declare anything on their incoming passenger card. But it doesn't take long for Officer Laura to locate something that looks suspicious.
Okay, so what are these ones? What are these?
Sweets.
Sweets, yeah? And what are they made of? What are they made from? What are they made from?
This is
Milk.
Pakistan.
From milk?
Milk, yeah.
Okay. You cannot bring milk, sweets from Pakistan into Australia. Okay? It's not allowed.
Not allowed.
All right?
But it seems homemade sweets aren't the only food this family is hiding.
What's this one?
Mango.
Fresh mangoes. Okay. And the card says, includes dried, fresh, preserved, cooked or uncooked. You must say yes.
We have asked somebody, he said just tick no.
Oh, yeah.
They said what?
We have asked somebody, we don't understand it, so he said just mark no.
Okay, so it says at the top, if you are unsure, say yes. Okay?
While the sweets may be excusable, what Officer Laura is about to discover is not. Immigration have detained 3 tradesmen after documents found in one of their bags suggest they have come to Australia to work.
Okay, so I think that they come to do some building work at a temple.
Duty Manager Tracy has called their onshore contact, who says they are here as part of a group of 19 from Taiwan. But the reason they give for their visit seems suspect.
The people onshore, the onshore contacts, are saying that they're going to take them on a tour, that they're going to hire a bus, and they're going to take them to places. There is no bookings, no coach, and the accommodation at the moment, as I said, is in these guys' houses.
The documents found in the boss's suitcase are translated, and they appear to be worksheets for a job in Australia.
Australian Temple. So this is the boss, and the last person here is your client. This is for sign-on, sign-off, overtime recording.
The men's claim they are simply here for a holiday is looking increasingly doubtful.
All right, let's go back and ask a few more questions.
Yep.
Okay, X-rays clear to go.
Okay.
Using a mobile X-ray unit, Customs and Border Protection officers in Sydney have X-rayed this roll of fabric and detected a possible concealment.
That's definitely suspect, that area there.
But very uneven, not what I was expecting from just a roll with some material over it.
You can see quite clearly the difference in densities. So that indicates that there's some type of concealment within that. So the only way that we can really determine that further is to unroll the outer layer here, expose what's on the inside, which appears to be a hard cardboard type of roll, and then check that roll out.
But first, Officer Terry wants to get a better idea of what contraband may be contained in the rolls.
I've called our dog unit. They're going to attend and run their dogs over the concealment to see if we get a reaction. It's another form of technology that we use.
If the dog sits, it could be an indication that narcotics are present. After a frisk search in a private room was clear, Customs and Border Protection are still investigating whether these collapsible boxes belonging to this passenger contain narcotics.
It's got a bit of padding there, it could be inside. When you feel it, you can come right down, unless it's a layer.
With positive drug readings from the man's belongings, officers cut one open and take a look inside. On initial inspection, the lids seem to contain only cardboard and foam. But to be sure, each lid will be individually X-rayed. The X-ray of the boxes is clear, and officers are satisfied the passenger is not carrying drugs internally. But questions remain as to what caused the high methamphetamine readings.
We've got drug readings, so something's been in contact with your bag. Drugs are not very good. All right, so make sure you know what's going on. All right, so you're good. See you later.
Customs and Border Protection officers have assured themselves this man is not posing a threat to Australia's border. Immigration is interviewing 3 tradesmen who say they have come to Australia for a holiday. But documents found in the boss's suitcase suggest they are actually here to build a temple.
The bags that he had, we found some documents. It appears to be a timesheet for workers. This has got your name on it. I need to find out why are you carrying this document.
My wife packed the suitcase for me and somehow she forgot to take this for me. It is not supposed to be in my suitcase.
The heading of this timetable says Australian Temple. It's related to something in Australia.
Yeah, no, that temple, we just want to visit the temple to worship the gods.
Yeah, you don't keep a timetable with and the timetable actually says overtime, so you don't do overtime when you visit a temple. There's another set of documents here. Is a list of some construction materials and equipments. Why is he carrying this one?
Confronted with such strong evidence, the man decides to change his story.
This list of the materials are something that will be brought over from Taiwan.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he needs those things here to do his work.
No, exactly. We're not here to work. We're just here to check everything is right, then we will go back.
Okay, so he is actually bringing all those things to supply to the work site?
Yes.
So he knows that there's some work going on at the temple?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Officer Rafiq discusses the case with duty manager Tracy.
He's distanced himself from the work, but he is obviously
He
supplying,
admitted to this, that I'm supplying these things.
and that is a work schedule.
Yeah.
Mr. Sai is informed of immigration's intention to consider cancelling his visa, and he has a surprising response. This family claims a fellow passenger told them to tick no on their incoming passenger card. But the food Officer Denise is finding concealed in their bags is inexcusable. They have sweets containing milk, and incredibly, they are carrying almost 4.5 kilos of high-risk fresh mangoes.
Fresh fruit like this is not allowed into Australia because it can bring diseases and it can bring pests. I asked you if you read all the questions. I asked you, did you read the questions?
I read
and
questions,
you
but I
said
don't
yes.
think so these are there.
Okay?
No, I
I
don't.
asked you if you understand
Yes,
the
now I
questions.
understand, yes.
You said yes, okay? And so you still said no for
Right.
food. Okay, so today it's going to be a $220 fine.
It must be fine.
You must pay, yes. This is too much to bring and not declare, okay? It's very important that you declare. And I asked you if you understood the questions.
If I declare, then no fine.
No fine if you declare. No, we still take it, but we try to teach people to do the right thing. If you're not sure, you say yes.
A Customs and Border Protection Detector dog has shown a strong interest in this package from Thailand. And this means it could contain narcotics.
And the only way to determine if that is actually the case and what it is to conduct more intensive type of testing. So I've organised my team to take the roll back to another location and we'll do those tests.
It is the cardboard core of the roll of fabric that officers believe is suspect.
You notice that straight away there's a layering effect on the cardboard. That suggests to me that this may have been tampered with.
Once the cardboard roll is exposed, officers notice more evidence that something is not right.
Well, what you can do, you can actually, when you run a hand along, you can feel the bumps in it. So what it appears to be is one large sheet of paper, or thin paper, rolled end over end over end over end to get it to this thickness. So what I'm suspecting is that the concealment is probably layered within one of these layers.
I'm digging in quite deep here, so this is quite a sophisticated concealment. Hello, look. That definitely shouldn't be there.
I believe there is reason for me to issue you a notice of intention to consider cancelling your visa.
Believing this man intends to work on a tourist visa, immigration is considering sending him and his 2 employees home. But he makes an unusual request.
Yeah, we're just here for a holiday, so would you be able to allow us to enter Australia and we'll be only here for a few days, then we will leave. Otherwise, if you send us back to Taiwan straight away, and we will lose face because people will know that we have been deported.
Taking the man's response and the evidence into consideration, immigration has made a final decision and will inform the passenger.
I have considered visa holder response and understand that he is concerned about his reputation. However, I also give great weight to the fact that the visa holder is carrying documents that indicate that he is coming to Australia for work. I have therefore decided to cancel visa holder's visa. You have been refused immigration clearance and you will be removed from Australia as an unlawful non-citizen.
Customs and Border Protection officers have just found what they believe to be narcotics concealed in this cardboard roll.
This is quite a sophisticated concealment. Hello, look, there's some masking tape. It looks like a bit of off-white powdery substance in there. Can you see that?
Yeah. This is actually quite deep. It's quite deep
Very
within the roll.
deep, yeah.
I reckon we can use some technology and find out what that is.
That's what we want.
Right, away you go.
Let's test this in the hazmat.
The hazmat is programmed to detect and identify a number of illegal substances.
We'll place that on the surface. Cocaine hydrochloride. That's a very good, strong reading.
Cocaine it is.
Yep.
To be sure, officers decide to carry out one more narcotics test.
The pink sits on top of the blue. So that's what I say we've got here. We've got coke in the roll.
Great day's work, yeah. It's a tremendous result all around. Quite a difficult detection.
The package will now be handed over to the Australian Federal Police for further investigation.